Let's see. Think we're live?
Yep.
It working?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I think we've got it figured out now where we've got Skype connected. It's crazy how much delay there is on the live. Wow.
I've kind of noticed that.
Like
It's like
20 seconds.
And it could be the internet too.
I'd say 20 seconds, nailed it. So let's go and go ahead. We're going to bring Ben in. Again, thanks, guys, for that popping on, or guys that are going to watch this later. This is the first Fireside Chat. We're going to work through all these wrinkles and make sure this technology is working right. And we plan to rip the audio from these and do a podcast when we discuss different hunting topics, etc. But for this first one, we're just going to bring Ben in, and we're going to do the first ever youth bow giveaway here on Middle American Outdoors. So let me bring Ben in. There it is, I think. Looks good on my screen anyway.
We gotta wait 20 seconds to figure it out.
Yeah.
Find out here in a minute.
We'll find out in about 20 seconds if it's working.
So first of all, I want to thank everybody's support, and Matt and Jake, you guys were awesome helping out. I foresee this being a huge deal going forward. We talked a little bit about maybe including some veterans and first responders in doing this, and the response I got from the outdoors industry, from the few that I talked to, it's looking like it's going to be we're going to get a fair amount of support from this. Just this year has been tough for everybody, which was part of the reason I wanted to do it. I've got a whole herd of kids, and Matt met a few of them, and it's just it's tough, and when times are tough, and especially we're all stuck at home with the kids full time, these last few months, and trying to find things for them to do, and what better way than to get them outside. So without further ado, let's get on to who we chose. First is Mariah Hansen. Next is Evan Bates, and then Autumn and Nicole Murphy. You three will be getting in contact with you guys. Hope to have these bows as close to set up for you as we can. And then also, we're going to be sending something out to everybody else that was nominated. We had some fantastic nominations, and I tell you, it was hard to choose. I really wish I could just give one to everybody, but it's just, we just can't. But we will be sending something out to everybody. We just, we want to show our appreciation, show the, help spread the love of the outdoors, and let's keep the tradition alive, and look forward to seeing where this goes. And I thank everybody for the support.
Here, Ben, I'm putting up a picture of the shirts if you want to explain them and where they're coming from.
So, Sign Solutions out of Phillipsburg, Kansas. They're helping us out with the T-shirts that we're going to be sending out. They are some of my family, and they really support the idea and what we're trying to do with Middle American Outdoors. And I hope you guys enjoy the shirts, and we've got some outdoor related items that will be going out as well, and I hope you guys enjoy them.
Stickers.
I think they look great.
Yeah, so for each of the nominees, we're given at least, every one of the kids nominated is going to get one of those Middle American Outdoors T-shirts, and also some sort of item that Ben had collected from various donors. maybe you want to talk about the people that donated, Ben, give them a thank you again.
Yeah. Here, give me just a second. Here, bear with me a second.
I know Bear is one of them. They sent a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Bear Arms was one of the. What did I do with my list here? I don't want to leave everybody out. Let me just a second.
No problem. So like you're saying, the goal is to get every kid that was nominated a t-shirt and some sort of item, hunting or archery related. Obviously, we're not going to send out anything that we would deem to be dangerous to the kids, like broadheads or anything like that. We're going to leave that up to the parents to get for their kid. For those three nominees that were selected, we'll be sending out still a t-shirt for those kids, as well as the set-up bows like Ben was talking about.
So yeah, we had Bear Archery. They sent out pretty much everything we need to get a bow set up for somebody. The bows that we have this go around were pretty well equipped. Didn't really need anything. So you'll probably see those on future giveaways. Lancaster Archery had sent out some gift cards. I'm not sure what we'll do with those yet. We had Jim Baker, freaking rock star, man. I love that guy. Can't wait to meet him in person. I just think it's pretty awesome. You know, the guy's never met us in person, and just sent a ton of stuff. You know, and he gets it. You know,
definitely.
Like we said before, a lot of this stuff was just stuff we kind of did on our own, and it's really nice to have somebody that understands what you're trying to do. And Jim, we greatly appreciate it, buddy. That's awesome. You know, it was pretty overwhelming to see that kind of support.
You just got a bunch of stuff from Summit stands?
No, it was tree stand safety awareness. They've got a Facebook page, and I've worked with him in the past on stuff with when I was doing veteran hunts. Make sure if I have a guest come out to hunt that they're going to be safe and taken care of. So I've got a harness and lifelines and stuff like that, which I planned on doing in saying that, I planned on doing a video on some tree stand safety, but it's been raining literally all week, so I haven't been able to get out and do anything with it, which I'm thankful for, because the food plots are looking amazing, absolutely amazing. We needed it, so I'm not going to complain. So yeah, just a little side note there. Be looking forward to some video coming about some tree stand stuff. So I think that's about all we had from this go around, wasn't it?
That's all I can think of. Yeah.
I just want to make sure I don't leave anybody out.
But I think our goal is to get these packages sent out by the 1st or after the 1st of October. I know I still need to build that Bear bow with the extreme bow strings. I guess we forgot extreme bow strings. They donated a set of strings for my bow. That Bear Apprentice 2 that we're going to be giving out. So, thanks to the guys over at Extreme Bow Strings in Norfolk, Nebraska.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. That's awesome.
But I need to get that bow restrung and kind of tuned up. So that's tough to do during hunting season. Yeah. But try to get that done and sent out by the beginning of October.
Yeah, and some of the other packages, I'll send them out as I get them put together, and we'll don't want anybody waiting any longer than they have to. So we'll start sending stuff out, and when you get them, send us pictures. We love seeing seeing the excitement, and kind of Christmas early for some of these kids. So
definitely. And then I guess so next weekend I'll try. We'll talk this week. I'm hoping that we can do this maybe every weekend at some point, these fireside chats. I think next weekend will be more of a discussion on probably something like early season hunting, the different tactics that the three of us take. We all live in the Midwest, but it's definitely different. Ben living in the Bluffs is a lot different than Jake living out here in the open plains, and me on the river ground. I mean, we're all chasing whitetail, but totally different. So that'd be maybe a good conversation. If you guys have any topics that you'd like to hear us go over, definitely leave comments on these videos or send them on our message boards, so we can see those. And for everybody that nominated kids, thank you very much. It's pretty cool to see 20 plus nominations come in from around the country. And Ben, you just want to go over who those 3 kids were again?
Yeah, it's Mariah Hansen, Evan Bates, and then Autumn and Nicole Murphy. Now, you might hear there's 4 of them there. With Autumn and Nicole, one of those was only about 3 years old, so I'm going to go pick up a little smaller bow just to send along with it. Don't want to leave her left out. So
yeah,
they were showed some. I won't say excessive, but they were showing a lot of love. And kind of hearing a little bit of their story was kind of cool. This was kind of doing it this way was kind of neat for me. Usually I already knew who I was going to give a bow to when I had one. It kind of went to somebody I already knew, or a friend of a friend. But it was kind of cool to see the stories come through on some of these kids and some of the things they were going through, and so we know they're going to go to some kids that are really going to appreciate these, and their parents as well.
Yeah. You can check out those Murphy girls over on Life of Murphy's Outdoor Adventures, I believe is the name of their channel, with their parents. Those girls are pretty active in the outdoors with their parents, and like Ben said, they definitely got a lot of love. I mean, there was multiple emails from family and friends and people that just watched their channel even.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, and before we get off the subject of this giveaway, I want to extend the invitation to anybody else that wants to be involved in it. Like I said, Jim was. I just can't say enough thanks to Jim. It's just freaking awesome. If anybody else wants to get involved, and you got some stuff that's sitting around and you're not going to use it, you don't know what to do with it. Give us a holler. We'll definitely find a home for it where it's going to be appreciated, and we appreciate it as well, because without support we can't do this on our own. You just can't. So if you don't ask, all you'll get to know. So
yeah.
If you have stuff laying around, just reach out to one of us, and we'll make sure it gets out there to somebody.
Yeah, we just cleaned out the cupboards on our youth bows that were laying around, so we'd like to do this again next year. We need to pick up some bows. If they need tuned or they need restrung, we're willing to do that as long as they're structurally safe. We'd love to get them to a youth that's gonna really benefit from them. For people that weren't familiar with the giveaway, one of the key components was the nominee had to be willing to remain involved in that kid's growth and development. It wasn't just getting them a bow and putting it in their hands and walking away. We really wanted to get it into the hands of kids that we felt like that person nominating them was going to be a mentor and help that child to grow in the outdoors and in archery with that bow you're putting in their hands. So if you've got bows that are just sitting around from years past, we'd love to get them restrung and into the hands of kids that are going to grow using them.
Yeah, and as well as adult bows, I think I may have one lined up for an adult giveaway or veteran or first responder, whatever we do. This thing had been sitting in this guy's closet for about 8 years, so it needs new strings and just needs gone through. We don't mind doing that, especially in the off season. I love tinkering with bows and working with them, and so we're not going to send out something that's unsafe. So
yeah,
we've got people in our corner that'll help us out with them, and like Extreme Bowstrings. I just without people like that, we just can't do it. The cost would be astronomical. So it's greatly appreciated.
Cool, man. Well, let's go ahead and call it a wrap on this first Fireside Chat. Like I said, we'll be talking throughout this week and try to figure out a time that would work next weekend to get on here in this similar format. And I think we'll probably be discussing, early season tactics, just kind of basic, what the three of us are looking for in our different areas. And we go live like this so that we can take questions and answers. And like I said, I plan to rip the audio and put it on a podcast because I know it's a lot easier for people to listen to a discussion in their car or something like that. But the reason we don't go to just straight podcast is I really want to be able to interact with people in the live with questions and comments, and you can't do that necessarily very easy on a podcast. So we'll continue with this format for now, and like I said, send us questions or anything like that, topics you want covered, and we'll just take this as the kickoff and build it from here. Those guys that won the bows, guys and gals, congrats. Look forward to getting that stuff in your hands. And the last plug, like Ben had mentioned, if you get that stuff and you wouldn't mind taking a picture with your items or anything like that and tagging us in it out on social media, that helps us in return. So awesome. Thanks to the guys that are on. Thanks that are watching it later. And thanks, Ben. We'll see you, man.
Yeah. Hey, make sure everybody subscribes to the YouTube page.
Oh,
Good plug.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really, guys, the subscribing is what's going to help us to, we're not in this to make money. We all have jobs. This is just a side passion of ours. And I don't ever envision us ever going into that professional market. We would really like to get to a point where we can start to gain some revenue from this to help feed these giveaways and the cost of t-shirts for kids and the cost of mailing out 25 packages and all that stuff. It'd be awesome to be able to cover that with the support you guys give us by subscribing to our channels and our pages. So good plug, Ben.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Have a good day. See you guys later. Hey, have fun with that birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to get fun.
Yeah.
Time to put the coffee away.
We'll see you guys.
Yeah.